so much music. It's so crazy how, like, musically.
I think music is at its best right now, even though a lot of people are like, nah, music.
No,
like,
I think
hip hop is fucked up, rock is fucked up.
Well, like Budden was talking on his podcast, like yo, when we were younger, like you may, if you're in New York, you're really only hearing like New York style music, right? If you're in Florida, you're hearing like that down south shit, but like you would be missing out on sounds. You don't know like what Chicago sounds like in Florida if you don't really have streaming services.
Yeah.
So I think it's dope that you have streaming services now, because now if you want to hear something out of the UK, you can. If you want to hear something out of like
I
Chicago,
never heard that grime shit up until like recently.
Right. Yeah, exactly. And so I think that's what's dope about like the streaming music, but also like, and they were talking about this as well, like just mixtapes in general, like. That's, especially if you lived in South Florida, that's a big part of just music culture in general. And like Wayne dropped 1 million mixtapes, right? And those shits are never gonna see like, those streaming services because they never made revenue off of it, so they don't know who to bill. And so like that's a weird thing that they should definitely try to like do on streaming, because I'm scared like they keep updating like Apple and shit to like not let you have your downloaded music that you illegally downloaded, and like now it's like scaring me because I'm gonna lose. I have like 20,000 songs on my iTunes, man, and like some of that stuff I can't get through the streaming services. You know what I'm saying? And like that shit like bugs me out.
Cause I have a lot of songs. Every time I update it, deletes them.
Yeah,
and they gotta put it back in there.
Yeah. Or sometimes like there's albums.
Ready to go back?
Yeah.
No, we're back.
Are we back?
We're
Yeah, just punch it.
I'll just put it in
Just
there.
punch it. Yeah. Fuck it. Like see, this happened organically.
Yeah.
So
it flows.
What up? We're back from the punch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We'll talk about some hip hop records. Hip hop.
Hip hop.
So who's your favorite artist? One of your favorite artists?
If we're going rap and hip hop, I love Wale. Wale is one of my favorites. I think it's very cool now to be like, oh, like especially like on Twitter and shit, Wale sucks and da da. But like musically, like I'm a glutton for like live instrumentation, and he's always used like a lot of just live instruments on his tracks and stuff, which I love, because you can go see them live and they'll use a band, which is cool. And I think he's like super dope as far as like a writer and whatnot. Favorite artist, so yeah, Wale. But just in general right now, like I've been listening to so much shit. A friend of mine just put me on this chick named Snow Allegra.
I heard about that.
Yeah.
My friend told me about her.
She's super dope. What's crazy is my friend put me on one of her songs, and then that song is actually for like the new iPhone X commercial or the XS or whatever. It's the background track for that commercial.
All right.
And I was like, yeah, that's ill, because like they just put me on. I didn't know about this, and I wouldn't have known that artist. Then I go back. I'm very obsessive with music. So if I find someone that I like, I'm going through like their whole discography.
That's
and
what I
like
do
that.
too.
And then like, so last year she actually had a project that was like produced by like No ID and like a whole bunch of like the old like hip hop guys that are like working with Common and all them cats. And I was like, yo, this album's super super dope. I really been on like my indie semi electronic, semi acoustic kind of shit. Good music is good music.
Yeah.
If it sounds good sonically, that's what's like dope to me. I'm trying to see. So I like Snow Allegra, I like Wale. Here now I gotta look what I'm listening to now.
Have you heard of this dude called I think it's Black Milk?
No, I haven't heard of Black Milk.
Anderson
.Paak.
Anderson .Paak is great.
What's that? What does he do?
So he has like a real funky kind of like groove to him. And he also has a band called Free Nationals. But Malibu was one of his first albums. Malibu was released in 2016.
Great album.
And that's one of my favorite albums like ever. Trying to see.
I fuck with that new Freddie Gibbs. Heavy.
I used to love Gibbs, and he's like super good, but there's like certain people I don't have an urge to listen to anymore. Okay. And it's even like, oh, they just put a new track out. Like with me, the way music works is like, even with like Chance, I got on Chance like probably 2 years after he released like Acid Rap. Okay. Because I heard he was on that Justin Bieber song Confident, and he did a verse on there, which is weird, but like I heard the joint and I was like, yo, I love this track. And then I went back and I heard Chance. So like a lot of my friends who I do trust musically, like, yo, this project came out, this project came out, this project came out. But like I have to hear something for myself that I really love, and then I go back and like listen to it.
Yeah.
which is very strange because Sean, my boy Sean, tried to put me on to Chance right when Acid dropped. He was like, "Yeah, this dude's nice." I was like,
I can't listen to Chance. I don't know. It's not for me. I mean, he's a great artist, but it's not for me. I can't listen to Chance or what's his name, J. Cole. I just.
What are you rocking with right now, though?
Yeah, I can't fuck with J. Cole.
I listen to like anything really. New artists, Partisan Fontaine.
I heard a few tracks of his. He's super good at. I think you spoke about him on the other pod, right?
I could listen. That's like the latest person that's been on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else, I just listen to like old school hip hop. I still listen to Mobb Deep, Guru.
Yeah,
and I just
Biggie.
listen to what works. I mean, I don't have the time to do the homework to look for new artists.
Yeah, listen.
So I'm gonna go back while I'm editing this and like write those artists down so I can check them out. But I listen to rock music too, anime music.
Yo, that's the most epic music to listen to.
Are you like one of those like the Korean like pop like the K-pop like fans and stuff like that?
I'm not really a music fan. I just like the way it makes me feel.
Okay.
Like if there's like certain songs where I feel like I'm the hero, I'll listen to that. There's a song, it's called "You Say Run," which is like one of the theme songs for My Hero Academia. It's like when they're doing cool shit. I listen to that shit while I'm at the gym.
But is it like is it in English? Or?
No. There's no music. It's just it's like a score.
Oh,
Like
okay.
I listen to scores a lot, like music, movie scores. I listen to those all the time. Because I like the way they make me feel because
of course.
you know.
You always gotta
it's the background music to your life.
Exactly.
You always gotta set the mood. Like when I bowl, it's more like up tempo shit that bangs. But you know, like when I'm just driving around, I'm into like my R&B, like my love bag. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like
I like to cry when you're driving.
Maybe you don't know my life. Get off my back, gosh.
I didn't get into R&B until like recently, and I still don't really get it.
See, like now, I like old R&B, like 80s, 90s. Like niggas now are too cool for for everything. So like I love the R&B where like dudes are going to cry to their lady, like, yo, I fucked up. I cheated. I might cheat again, but I fucked up. I'm crying in the rain
isn't
right now.
Isn't there a song like that? Word for word, isn't there?
I could have sworn. But like, nah, like cats now, like even the cats who are singing, they're like, yo, I'm busting these shits. Like, yo, you just too cool, man. Like R&B is the love shit. I want cats to like miss their girl, and like that's what's missing.
So who's
like,
the old school R&B that does that for you?
I mean, Jodeci. You got Tank. Joe. Fucking what's Jagged Edge.
Lloyd.
Lloyd. Yeah, man.
You're naming all those people that I don't really. I mean, I've heard of them, but honestly, I've never like intentionally listened to them.
It's always like a mood, I think, with any kind of music, man. Like if you're in the mood to listen to like that R&B shit. Depends,
like, did your family play like music?
I grew up in a house, like growing religious home. We never listened to music at all. See,
that's the thing. Like
for me to listen to hip hop, I have to sneak it.
Right.
I remember having the cassette tapes for the Will Smith music soundtrack for Men in Black.
You had to sneak Will Smith?
Yeah.
He's clean. He doesn't curse in his raps.
No, but the thing is, I grew up in an extremely religious home where we didn't listen to music, so I discovered
hip-hop is the devil.
Yeah, exactly. I listened to hip hop when I left my parents' place.
Yeah.
And I was like already an adult, so I was working, so I had no time to catch up.
Yeah, you were just like, this is cool.
Yeah, see, like, whatever. My mom, growing up in New York, she was like a dancer and stuff, and like she dated a DJ, so I like was listening to Spanish music and also like listening to like Latin freestyle, like house music. And like my mom also loved like the oldies shit, so you get like that Motown stuff, and so like that, I think that influenced everything else as far as like what I listen to is music wise. Especially like growing up in New York, you have like that hub. So like my first cassette tape was a Biggie cassette tape with one song on each side, A side, B side.
Yeah.
And I think it was One More Chance and Juicy maybe, right? Or Notorious, something like that. But that's all like my dad's side of the family. They were like getting me into like hip hop and stuff like that. And when my mom was coming up and working 4 jobs so she could support like me, and so I would be with my aunt a lot. My aunt was 10 years younger than my mom, right? So she's the one who actually got me into like sneakers and like hip hop. She's like taking me around.
That's dope.
My aunt would, because I've been like performing and stuff for like a long I wanted to be an actor at 4. right? So like my aunt, Usher's one of his first albums came out called My Way, and 7 o'clock on the dot, right? So I actually learned that song when I was like 5 or 6, and my aunt would like take me to like her college, and I would sing for her like her volleyball team, and sometimes I would just sing that shit like in the barbershop with like women around, you know what I'm saying? And so like that's where I fell in love with like singing and like R&B and all that kind of stuff. Yeah, exactly. But like if your parents, especially coming from that religious background, if they didn't play like music at the house, then like you really have nothing to go on unless like your friends are really bumping music. But that's not. I mean, I've always loved music. My mom's always loved music. She's still like now like when you wake up in the morning like Sunday and the house smells like Fabuloso and fucking, like, the Latin house jams are going and shit, like that's you're cleaning.
Yeah.
Everything it's like that.
Beautiful.
That definitely. I never like think about like how like. I always assumed because music is such like a huge thing that people are always listening to music, but I mean that makes sense.
Where we didn't listen to music at all. Like
that's wild to me, man.
Wake up in the morning and we just listen to radio, whatever's on the news, like Haitian radio news.
Did you have your like Christian jams though? Like y'all had like Christian music banging in the house?
Christian music? No, not really. I mean, just maybe like sermons playing.
And you were born here or you were born in Haiti?
No, I was born in Bahamas.
In the Bahamas.
Yeah, but still.
Okay.
Yeah, and we came here when I was young, but we didn't listen to music growing up.
Really, and that's so nuts because Bahamas has like a beautiful music culture.
Yeah, but the thing is, we grew up. I'm Haitian, so
right.
We grew up extremely religious, so it was just church or nothing.
Damn.
And